We've seen Naga Silence also being used as a counter to Faceless Void, which is one of the most popular carries these days.
A good little curse into Rocket Barrage, forces Shashlo back, but FNG, he's come into mid lane. Looks like GPK there, shifting the Rubik there as Shashlo trades his life for Gyro up top.
Legion Commander is not the hero that has the highest mana pool, so should be careful about it. Same goes for Faceless Void. A different game, but you never know. A lot of ifs mid lane, the boat connects.
Does he have the damage to finish, though? It doesn't look like it, and Grimstroke's arrival from that top lane into mid with the Inkswell, Reaper Scythe. Not enough damage to actually get the Scythe kill, but they should be able to actually tickle him down. The Rum is gone, you're right, and there we have it.
Or not strength are shifting towards the Bracer.
Yeah, I feel like we started seeing it on like Outworld Devourers in the Southeast Asian region, where they were going like a Null and a Bracer, as well as the Silencer, just shredded here by Shachlo and Vampire. They finish him off with the overwhelming odds. Homing missile from Paparazzi, looking to try and bring this Legion down. One more hit, there it is. Does the trick, and now swing in towards Vampire. Xiao Yu has rotated up.
The real Vampire showed up.
And destroy him. I'm waiting for the full combo, though, with the Wraith, the Null, and the Bracer on a hero. Get the triple threat, as the first Chrono expended by Dream finds the pick on PYW.
How the top lane goes. If Legion Commander gets a lot of the duels, he will scale.
AoE silence. X into boat, and they've caught this Void, pants down and everything. Bounty rune timing perfect here for Vici Gaming. And I don't know if they're going to lose anyone for it. They've got this Night Stalker trapped up in a Reaper Scythe. Vampire with Inkswell, they do get the trade back 1-for-1. Gyrocopter, but yeah, you're spotting DY there. They chrono the Gyro at the very edge. They've got the Ice Blast on top, but the Global comes out, so the follow-through not actually coming to fruition for Gambit. And a good cooldown will catch and clip Shachlo with a stolen chrono into the Torrent. The heal from Press the Attack is still going, but Shachlo, he's not going anymore. Gets FNGs right there with them, and a nice Inkswell into duel catches out Kunkka. Boats on top of the Torrent to delay. Ice Blast will connect, but Ori is tanky, and he might just live to fight another day here. Running it out. The Ice Blast is about to wear off, and he's got 18 one charges to pop himself back up, enough HP to survive and turn and fight. Shachlo falling, call down, Rocket Barrage, everything, the kitchen sink. Gyro chucks the kitchen at him. Cutler in everything stuck in the back of the Legion. Grim's
be alive to do so. So far, 0 damage on Legion Commander.
The Global there for the Void kill. X back into the Torrent boat, and that is easy as you like. Him will connect in onto the Grimstroke. FNG, yeah, you found some bad men. Bad men in the Bounty Rune area, and the Spam Pings come out. They should not have given away these Bounty Runes, and they should not really be fighting here, should they? They've got a nice little...
the silence.
Bind. The Chrono does come out onto 2. The Inkswell onto the Legion will connect with a bit more damage, and the Reaper's Scythe. Good kill onto Night Stalker, but they've got Kunkka still here with a X mark back into the Stolen Reaper. PYW dominating for a good reason. Beautiful play out from the Rubik, grabbing that ulti from Necro, and very little here that Gambit seem able to do. Legion has been trapped in the middle of 3 dire heroes. The boat comes out. They do lose their Rubik at long last. PYW falls, and this is Gambit finally addressing the issue.
Where's that damage? Give him the damage, but the Centaur helps.
Okay, they don't get the dual win, but they do get a double kill on Vampire. And
more defensive items, either like a Glimmer Cape or a Force Staff to push Faceless Void out of the focus. Same goes for Necro if he's in trouble.
AoE silence is there on top of his head, but he's got the press the attack, the turn, the heal, sustain is great from GPK, and they found the kill on PYW from behind the tower. And a nice X-Torrent to start it off. Blink forward, Xiao Yu with the help of the Global Silence, aiming on the Necro, but he is incredibly beefy. His hood, his heal, press the attack, and again, the turn is there.
There's the Chrono.
Dream, he set it up beautifully, but where's the damage? Duel onto Gyro will come out now, and the Reaper's Scythe gets the bonus damage in onto the Legion, but a stolen Chrono again from PYW, but it trapped the Gyro. He's stuck in the big blue bubble. Night Stalker's going to sprint away. He's flapping his wings. He's trying to escape. Dream battering in, but he's being held up by that Silencer. DY trying to pump it forward, but they can again with the sustain. They've got the first hit bash. The RNG God Dream has set it up again. GPK's on a mega kill streak, and what a beautifully executed team fight from Gambit.
He's using that Chronosphere, just pop time dilation right away.
5 seconds duel, silence. It's there from Xiao Yu. He has a shrine, and this is probably where Shachlo gives up. Oh, he's not giving up. He's gone for press the attack into duel. The Ice Blast is going to clip. It's going to clip. He's got the win.
Go right there on the western side.
Instead of the Bermuda Triangle, it's the Bob Triangle. Hello, Void lifted up. They've got Vampire coming in, but the Global will stop it. The BKB's good from Dream, though, and he's got a Chrono catching 2. Kunkka is one of the targets, a tanky one, which Dream tries to focus as Eurus. Oh, it's Paparazzi showtime. FNG drops just like that, and GPK is isolated. If they get the chase on him, he Reaper's Scythe out onto Paparazzi just to try and slow the damage down, but it's all too little too late. Out on the front lines, trying to bait Gambit in. Roshan drops, Aegis claims, so Gambit, they do not stick around to play with Vici Gaming. Top tower. Gambit ready, laying in wait. Jump in duel with the BKB. As the
No
Void
chrono yet.
looking to finish off quickly this Ori, and they do so. In fact, the Global comes out from Silencer, but they've already lost Xiao Yu. Night Stalker down, and FNG with a kiss again. They were beautifully set up. Highly loses.
But they don't know that the rest of the team is backing him up. There's a AA ulti.
It does jump over, Soulbind onto Paparazzi. He's already dropped incredibly low. Not dead just yet, though. Silence follows through. And we'll connect with the Gyrocopter. Void going in with a time dilation to try and slow down Vici's retreat. BKB. We've talked a lot about the Abaddon, right? Popping ulti to get out of stuns, then using shield to save a teammate. As FNG gets picked off. Massive gank from Vici Gaming, bringing pretty much everyone down here.
Have a blade mail.
Yeah,
It's not that effective when you don't.
Well, they jump in with the Inkswell duel. Void comes through to try and pump the damage forward. Lift up, drag back. PYW stops this duel from actually finishing Xiao Yu off, and they're turning to fight. Xiao Yu wants to try and battle Vampire. Nearly actually gets the pick off, in fact, as Eurus arriving to the scene of the crime, but everybody is bailing. Vampire low with a cooldown dropping on his head. They need to save GPK, but they can't keep Vampire alive, and he did buy back earlier on, so doesn't have it now. Xiao Yu's going wild onto this Void. It is a Chrono and run. That's a defensive Chrono, and they've X-marked back GPK. The Ice Blast will fly forward, but Gambit, the execution just was not there.
Interesting build on Ori this time. Has Bite queued up.
He doesn't want to get clipped by all this magic damage. Reaper's Scythe, Ice Blast, it's been pretty nasty. As FNG meets his match mid lane, Vici Gaming roaming around as this gank squad, finding kill after kill. GPK forced to go Shroud
Where's
and run.
that duel?
There is a nice little duel with the Reaper's Scythe, Ice Blast, and Paparazzi with no Aegis and no time to cast BKB. What is going on as 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 10, like 10 sentries. Hello, Xiao Yu. He's trying to kill the Void. BKB from Dream is there, and he's got a Chrono in 2. He might just pop this. Show
He's gonna pop
the
it.
Night Stalker
Let's go,
what you're made out of. Oh no, don't run away. It's boring.
He was afraid because his time dilation was on cooldown and the Rubik was ready to steal it.
Oh, the BKB Legion with the Ice Blast. This is what they were waiting for. There's the pick-off with bonus damage for Shachlo. And about to drop. No jump in from Vici Gaming. Dream has already grabbed the Aegis very quickly, but PYW Glimmer Yules, out he goes.
Cheese on PYW.
You are absolutely right. There is a cheese. He has snuck himself a tasty little treat.
Use that
he's
cheese
also
now, huh?
Going to lose his life and give. Kunkka has already BKB'd. And Xiao Yu comes in for Vampire again, but the Guardian Greaves and the Chrono looking to really take this Night Stalker down a notch during the nighttime. The Global does come out and the boat over the top as the heal, press the attack, stolen and turned onto the Night Stalker, so he is healthy as Larry, and a Torrent is beautiful onto the Legion Commander. So no continuation here from Gambit as they buy back Legion, back to the Shrine, they fall. They need to hold the high ground, but Dream's gone. Dead for 90 and no Chrono. This has to be a full retreat from Gambit.
It's tough. You have Night Stalker running at you. There's going to be another silence.
They're trying to kill off Night Stalker, and they might just succeed with a duel and a Reaper Scythe. They do. In comes Dream. He's bored back. He doesn't care about Chrono. The cheese is popped. They gave it up to Eurus, but Paparazzi is isolated, left all alone by his team, and in comes Gambit. FNG calls for the buyback, and it's beautifully done again. Perfect execution, perfect timing, and Gambit showing Vici Gaming that they are here. But he's blinked away. Does he know? He doesn't. And that allows the Legion duel and the Void again to jump. These heroes pairing up nicely. Scythe comes out, but it's a little late. The BKB does. Come and get me. I'm a tasty Necro. Tasty treat, but a DD Gyro waiting on the high ground. Torrent down to half HP. GPK, but a nice Chrono in onto Paparazzi. That's going to blow him up with the Ice Blast there. He might get his BKB off just by a bit of time, but no. He's shut down. Shachlo says absolutely bloody not.
Still 50 seconds until the buybacks. A bit of a mistimed smoke. Like, you want to wait a little bit. I mean, the fight is going to last for a couple of seconds.
Or he's here alone.
There's the Hex.
They've got him set up on. Inkswell Onto this Dream Void, he's going to throw the Chrono just for the Ori kill. The Global comes out and the steal from the Rubik's the Void Chrono. But they've got the duel and the Rubik's side in onto the Kunkka. They've killed him off at long last. Dream does get the final pick off. PYW has to use himself up to save himself from the onslaught and out the homing missiles. Donking onto the Void's head as FNG is being battered down by Xiao Yu. And Xiaochilo blinking out. Gambit full retreat. The buyback on the Kunkka means they cannot battle around this Roche pit. They've got to give up. They've lost their 2 supports. They have buyback available. But GPK needs to reset.
They used a bit too much to kill that Kunkka. It was Hex, Reaper Side, Chrono. Let's go, Gary.
They've got the homing missile, but the Void's in. That's a Chrono of his own if he wants to use it. And Eurus, he's going to back up. The boat will land onto 2. The Reaper Side stolen. PYW nearly finds Dream, but he's got Lotus. He's got Heal. A sustain from GPK. And the turn from Gambit. 4 staff away. Good overwhelming odds. And another Scythe. How many Scythes have we got? It's Scythe on Scythe action. Vici Gaming are losing everybody. Another duel from the Legion Commander.
Here comes the A blast
forward, and he's going to clip a couple. Paparazzi, he's got to do so much work. He's basically 1 versus 5 at this point. Vici are bleeding out. Too many cuts from Gambit. Gambit are doing it. They've called GG. Gambit 2-0 Vici Gaming.
Man, this Ice Vortex, minus 38% magic resistance with Necro, which is also magical damage. He was, level 25, plus Faceless Void, all this magical damage, plus the Bash is also magical. Man, they played extremely well. Also,